Our genetic information, our DNA, is conveniently packaged into little bundles called chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of them, 46 altogether. They contain the instructions that the body uses to build itself, the recipe for a human, if you will. Accidentally duplicating copies of the DNA instructions can cause problems later on. That's what happens in Down's syndrome, a genetic condition that causes developmental and physical disabilities. It's a result of accidentally inheriting additional copies of some of the DNA instructions. Down's patients typically have an extra chromosome 21, so instead of 46 chromosomes, they have 47. Where does this extra chromosome come from? It happens during the formation of sperm and eggs, a process called meiosis. During meiosis, your 46 chromosomes are shared out so that only half of them, 23, go into each sperm or egg cell. I'll show you using just one of the sets of chromosomes, although actually it's happening to all 23 at the same time. Now, originally, one of the pair will have come from your father, let's say it's this blue one, and the other one will have originally come from your mother, let's say it's this red one. First of all, each chromosome makes a copy of itself. It duplicates, making 4 altogether, 2 stuck together from the father and 2 stuck together from the mother. These then move to the middle of the cell, where they match up and almost wrap around each other. It's then that something called crossing over occurs, where genetic material is exchanged between chromosomes. This mixing process can generate new combinations of genes. It's one of the most vital features of sexual reproduction. Now, the chromosomes are pulled in opposite directions by fibres that come from the sides of the cells. They're pulled apart once, and then once again, and the 4 separate chromosomes go into 4 separate sex cells. Remember, this is actually happening with 23 pairs, not just one, and so each sex cell ends up with 23 chromosomes. In males, those all go on to become sperm cells. In females, it's slightly different. Only one of them goes on to become an egg cell. During fertilization, you get 23 from the male sperm and 23 from the female egg, making 46 in total again, 23 pairs. Down's syndrome occurs when, during this pulling apart process of meiosis, something goes wrong with chromosome number 21. Instead of the 4 chromosomes separating and being pulled apart, at some point 2 of them go together and both go into one sex cell. During fertilization, that sex cell fuses with another one to form an embryo. It means that there are 3 copies of chromosome 21 rather than the usual 2. In total, the embryo has 47 chromosomes. Chromosome 21 being the shortest human chromosome, the fetus can normally survive. If this sort of thing happens to other chromosomes with more genetic information, the outcome is usually fatal. The intricate mechanics of how our sex cells are created can make the difference between life or death.